Hello, Julian Delano Kennard. 2014, I died. I had a marketing degree and was a nurse in 2014. I was well educated, but my inner life was terrible. All these physiological and psychological diagnoses plagued me. I had multiple experts for each diagnosis: psychiatrist, psychologist, gastroenterologist, cardiologist, neurologist. I now live in my automobile. Self-hatred and contempt drove me down. It was hard to get out of bed, so I condemned myself. It was hard to do what I wanted at work, and I condemned myself. I had to move from a big house to a smaller one, then to a room in a house, and then to a car with my youngest son. He was 7, and we lived in a campsite. Just got off the phone with my cardiologist, who thinks I have hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. My life must be stress-free. So I cried. I had no idea what to do. I said, "God, please help me," while living in my car with my toddler. I feel bad as a mother. Suddenly, my car window was knocked. A police officer and a state worker exited the automobile. He had a badge and rifle, and she had a Department of Health CPS name tag. They took my son as promised. Then everything went dark. I felt a massive body constriction and anguish. My baggage included physical, mental, self-disgust, and self-hatred. I fell at the base of a tree, but kept falling. Then I dropped into space. I inquired, "Am I dying?" and heard, "Stop resisting what is." So I faced everything I was running from. I blamed myself for having a stalker and these things. I blamed myself for my physical difficulties. However, turning towards and through the darkness revealed light, and I floated. I was floating in a lovely blue-black ocean with all that was and will be. It was clear why I had my life. I got the knowledge as quickly as you smell a rose. Wow, really gorgeous. Blue-blackness was one presence, but it lacked experience. Like my fingers, this onness moved, vibrated, and polarized. Oneness spread, and these colors, spirits, electromagnetic, plasma-like entities, and souls came and communicated with me non-verbally, as if they knew. I spoke and understood what they said, and it was exquisite. Our human experience comes from this oneness. There's no divide. God expresses as a human, tree, or bumblebee to experience himself in humanity. We nourish God, therefore everything made sense. This non-phonetic, non-verbal communication made sense, but I don't know how long I was there or what it looked like. No idea. I'm glad I was in the trees so nobody could see me, but it was lovely to sink down into the earth from the inside. There is no beginning or end, and everything made sense, and as humans, we are given this beautiful human experience that I feared, this gift of individuality that I wanted to be like others, and this gift of contrast that was too much. However, waking up on the forest floor, I saw electricity around everything. Myself, the rocks, my car, the trees for a long time. I could go back before bed and before waking up. I could go back and find a black hole-like wormhole. I could return to this blissful place and acquire more downloads, I imagine. Thanks to the order of events, I forgot about my condition. I looked younger. One afternoon, my oldest daughter called to invite me to her place. I sensed trouble and believed it was my son. I worried about my kid Seth, Sophia, my youngest daughter. She died in a vehicle accident on her way to college. I recall being astonished and shocked. Screamed. She seemed calm though. I knew where she was. When she went to the place I left, I had someone pick me up and went home, where everyone came. The whole family attended. I could talk to Sophia. I could communicate non-physically with my lovely daughter. She saw. She attended. She was there. When everyone cried, she was there. It was the most lovely, magnificent experience because I saw the non-physical and corporeal. I saw my beautiful family's pain and despair, but also this non-physical consolation. Lovers are always there. It only changes form. They switch forms. They're there. When you have a memory or feeling that your mother, daughter, or pet is there, they are. A thin veil between physical and non-physical. Everything that ever was and will be is happening now. We change frequency. The safer we feel in our body, the wider our perception. The more open our heart, the more we can perceive our loved ones on the other side. So knowing that, I could visit my daughter and spend time with her. We were in this wonderful environment when I visited her. I told her I was worried about her father non-verbally, and non-phonetically. He felt heartbroken and hopeless. We entered the green realm through a tree's base. Green, and we could see Earth's frequency, vibration, and plane from there. I saw my ex-husband, his new wife, their children, and my other daughter enjoying dinner at a canal. What are they doing? They in Italy. I'd learned they went to Las Vegas after my oldest daughter emailed me a photo of them sitting there. When you return and realize, oh my gosh, did that really happen? This familiar non-physical essence, this scent is all I can convey. It confirms your presence and this happening. Anyone who's struggling and feels lost and alone since this human experience is so terrible, you're never alone, detached, or separated. We are this magnificent essence expressing from oneness, God providing us 8 billion distinct expressions. Uniqueness is needed to make human experience full of contrast. Otherwise, there would be no experience. Uniqueness creates contrast and human experience. The non-dualistic, exquisite love that sometimes looks dreadful and harsh is there for a reason. We choose to come here and experience it as souls. Through darkness and roughness, we grow and extend consciousness. We communicate emerging knowledge from the darkness back to source. God enriches himself by our experience. Simply put, look within. If you feel injured, lost, and alone, close your eyes and look within. See within with these non-physical eyes. Discover your heart's existence. The voice of God. Each of you is awakening to your intuitive essence. It exists. You never lose it. Many thanks for listening to my story. Many thanks. One human to another, you are never alone. Never lost. The intuitive part of you is continually sending you messages. We must be there to listen and honor that. Learn how to contact me and read our book in the description box below. Many thanks.